Hi, my name is Amy from the English Training Center. Today we're talking about the IELTS listening test, and we are going to focus on labeling questions. This exercise will test your ability to follow complex descriptions or directions. So today we'll learn how to identify the labeling questions, where to find the answers, and how to answer labeling questions. Ready? Here we go. Labeling questions in the IELTS listening test require you to label a map, diagram, or plan based on the recording. They test your ability to understand directions, layouts, and descriptions. Types of labeling questions. 1. Map labeling. 2. Diagram labeling. 3. Floor plan labeling. How to answer labeling questions. Audio give you some time to prepare. First, look at the letters A, B, C, D, placed randomly on the diagram or map. Next, pay attention to street names, landmarks, and other important labels. Notice what is next to or in front of something. Finally, check the given answer choices and listen carefully to the audio. Where to find the answer? Now we will look at an example and analyze it. Before listening, look at the diagram, map, plan. Scan the given labels and predict possible missing labels. Mark reference points. Note key landmarks or points that might be mentioned. Pay attention to directions. Words like north, south, corner, entrance are crucial. During listening, follow the speaker's description carefully. Visualize the layout while listening. Watch for distractors. The speaker may mention multiple locations before giving the correct one. Focus on sequence words. Words like first, next, after that can help track the order. Write short, clear answers. Keep responses concise and spelled correctly. After listening, review spelling. Incorrect spelling can cost marks. Check for sense. Ensure the labels fit in the diagram given. Eliminate impossible answers. If it doesn't sound right, rethink. Now we will look at an example and work through it.
Now, we've also put together a map which we've sent out to all the residents in the area. And on the map we've marked the proposed changes. Firstly, we'll plant mature pine trees to provide shelter and shade just to the right of the supermarket in Days Road. In order to address the traffic problems, the pavements on the corner of Carberry and Thomas Street will be widened.
And here's the right answer. Why each answer is correct? 14. C. The map says pine trees will be planted to the right of the supermarket. The supermarket is labeled B, and the area to the right is C. 15D. The footpaths at the corner of Carberry and Thomas Street will be widened. D is at this corner, so this is the correct answer. Pro tip. Always look at the map or diagram before listening and predict possible answers. Pay close attention to directional words like next to, opposite, on the left, at the corner to follow the speaker's instructions accurately. Goodbye, it's all for today. Good luck!